This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Abusama mo bibia kwa Boadu TV so nie. Na minim boni a ZionFelix Nkonkonsa ana Ameyaw Debrah aye Kevin Taylor. Minim boni o maye no. Na ose womo e broadcast fake news propaganda MPP for the small no more broadcast no more the to online na man for read na man for hwe. Nurse some for that doing say MPP ya papa. Wa bra mu nyina enim say MPP asay your man no. Na wasa kwa kofa abra kokwa asem na bawo. Wo say nya konkonsa nya Eugene nya we na na ope abra kokwa ye. Wo so be repair abra ko. Kevite la kasawo. Kevite la kasa. Afaya mu na asem ye be kwa hwe comparison bia obia ye wo online. What the asodan kesi bi ewo USA to Ghana yen cathedral yesi ho edan kesi na no wo ho no efe esanso by $50 million Ghana den 58 million adane galam se pit ni nyina Kevin Taylor fire ho a esem no ano edi pa wonum so se yesi se ye aya lolo bases no sisi dia copy Liberia o yesi Liberia mo koye branding bi won ho na se ho na ye you take everything.
There's this thing that we've been telling you people about for a couple of months now. Mekatre Ghana for say the NPP will be using some people in Ghana to lie to you. And we mean saying go to Mokachemo, free mind Mokachemo, Ghana for the NPP have no message. They are going to use fake bloggers, liars, thieves, young men who are greedy, young men who have no track record, people who are just used like dogs to deceive majority of you people. So you have to be very careful the kind of fools you listen to or follow on social media. And I'm saying fools because these boys or these young dirty men live in Ghana with you. They buy the same fuel you buy. They buy the same food you buy. They also they are living through the doomso. They are part of the hardship. They see everything. But because they are filthy, dirty idiots, because they are greedy fools, stinking individuals, they have decided to take money. And I want to tell the NPP youth, more and more social media, I can take care of 90% of you, mobile social media to insult and make it look like say the elections and as a governance is between a tribe and as it's a competition more and more dirty job na ye boom now sebio munye duan India mo breno. I want to tell you people, these bloggers have been given 50,000 Ghana cedis for just to post two things on their pages. 500 million old Ghana cedis. You are a young Ghanaian oti social media di me matem on say onyonko akwaje 50,000 500 million old Ghana ya de ahya no say ye man post enyo no pone ultimate trouble no, because majority of those people they cannot write or read good English or write them. Ya tro any say omude den omun repost it. They have been paid 50,000. Why? Ni nyina ne say omugin say Ghana for mojimi. The NPP, they don't respect the intelligence of the youth. Majority of the youth, you spend your time on social media. And the NPP as a political party led by Bawumia the liar, they don't respect the intelligence of the young guy, the young woman who is going through hell in Ghana. So what they are doing is they have resorted to jandam, and they are using some filthy, dirty boys and girls to do the jandam. And that is where the problem is. It is our pay. The enemies of the state, these are the people. I'm about to show their faces. Because they are the problem. They are the ones leading politicians to lie to you for the past 8 years. They are university graduates. They are people who have lost their jobs. They've lost their wives. They've lost their monies, their investment. All because the government took decisions that affected people's lives. This is the time we Ghanaians are supposed to be honest and speak the truth to people we are paying taxes to take care of us. Now, how can a young man say, "Me so be a Ghanaian, me koji sika 50,000"? No mabe mislead so many Ghanaians. Send beya nipa na odi Ghana dem no obeko so edi Ghana dem. Then you are an enemy. Then you are supposed to be beaten to death because you are doing a worker you know deliberately is going to destroy lives. Now see this. Here, you people might take these things lightly. Majid will say these people are not dangerous. They are the most dangerous individuals on the streets of Ghana. When these people are taken care of, Mr. Politicians can never lie to you again. Jandam. Jandam ni nyina no. Media no any bloggers be na NPP use you from 2012. The NPP used bloggers. Bra mo brain nyina no about 40% no bloggers na course here. All because they are selfish, greedy fools. They don't care about you. Somebody who doesn't care about you, you should never care about such person. Now look at these boys. And I know majority of you Ghanaians have seen this before. You have seen this, but before I started, the reason why the NPP is panicking, say it is left with 119 days. We weekends in Afrimoa, I got 119 days near Twaba. 119 days. Mama NPP 8 years. You people gave the NPP 8 years to rule Ghana. The NPP could not build one regional hospital. One. John Mahama ruled for 3 years, 4 months. He was able to build regional hospitals. These people have been in power for almost 8 years. I got 119 days, excluding weekends. Now, Yakoto Ababiem. The people cannot point to one regional hospital. But there are young men in Ghana because of greed. So they will take money and mislead Ghanaians. Now, the question we are all asking is, what is Bawumia's message? Mahamudu Bawumia. What is Bawumia's message? What is Bawumia's message? Aka 119 days. Bawumia message when? A day now see the dollar is sitting there. We are talking about unemployment. We are talking about corruption. We are talking about the disease you have gone through till date. What is 119 days? Where is Bawumia's message? When you take out all the weekends, weekends, free man, Saturday, Sundays, no weekends, free man. I got 119 days. And the question is, Bawumia message when? That is why they have decided, say, they want to use some dirty, filthy, dirty human beings. They are on social media pretending so many nyansa. These people, and let me tell you, see these boys. And I know majority of you guys, you've seen these things they've been posting. This is Ameyaw Debrah. Now this guy, Ameyaw Debrah, owns our post way. Right now, no. Remember, Ameyaw Debrah, this is Tanka say Jubilee House. Ameyaw Debrah, Nkonkonsa Somalia Ponkobino. Ameyaw Debrah na onena mo fonsa no. Ne sister ye Jubilee House. This Ameyaw Debrah blogger we no. This fool ne yire at US. Or not Ameyaw Debrah, and we don't know whether he's gay or not. We don't even know. Only the sexuality. But also I worry my urbanity America. But you see what he's doing? He's feeding on your ignorance. Politicians seek an orgy. And now odi feeding a yere wa bruchri. And now you the youth now what na obreno. Akwana ne konsa Somalia ponkono. Otigana na ojimino. Now this is a poster. The NPP for aye. Now what is it got to do with? Almost ended the Bawumia humble. Inti Ghana for nkotoma Bawumia. Kwasiafo. Emuama. Humility na de to aba. Humility na the president. Humility. Enti na to aba Bawumia. Humility ntina kwasi achichide na oda Jubilee House no. Ya to aba ma no. Humility and they do. Today and the Ghana conversation, it is humility. Inti yanga Bawumia humility na obi a humble no we jimia. O Ameyaw Debrah. O Ameyaw Debrah. O yire na ware no. So a humble no we jimia ka ba ware no. You are such a foolish, long neck idiot. Muna mo Jimmy, muna mo say Ghana. Now, these are the things they are spreading. Bloggers say, oh, and they have taken 50,000, 500 million old Ghana. Yeah, they are more mudi. Adanya humility in Muamma. This is what they are spreading. A recent survey from where? And you see, these boys, ne blogging and ne site, no fake news unkwano carry. Ameyaw Debrah is a fake news carrier. Or to say AIDS, or to say HIV, or to say the way HIV. Or no, or carry a virus no ordinary. Ameyaw Debrah Nkonkonsa. I'll show you his picture. This fool. This is the boy I'm talking about. This is the fool I'm talking about. Let me move in here. Wait. These are the fools they are using. Fake news. And these are the people politicians use in Ghana. These are the fools. And these are people you are not supposed to let walk free. Because we are used when you so Ghana and the politicians people like this. Ameyaw Debrah is not better than the people who were shot at Techiman South. No. But because of money and greed, this guy, his website, his fake news page now, WhatsApp, Facebook, yen.com, every single thing he puts there, be careful before you consume it. He's a liar. Ask him, where is the survey? Where did they conduct the survey? Now, this is what the Kojo Upon Kruma, Samia Uku Chiroma, and they say, Ombe Posti. And remember, Upon Kruma and Samia Uku are behind this nonsense. Or say a recent survey revealed that people around the globe admire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Bawumia's humility is the most a rare trait among leaders of his caliber. Do you think humility is an essential quality in leadership? Foolish question. Stupidity. And such a young man with a kid, so I would also have so when we Ghana, Jimmy, recently we saw on Facebook. Oh, PhD and Ghana card and Kenya Ghana pay for the Jimmy Eden and the Twitter Facebook now we are having an argument over PhD and the a Dutch passport. And kwasi for someone what it is Facebook. Monum kan oh Ameyaw Debrah oba nyanko for Ghana da Virginia. Dirty boy like you sit there because of greed. Stupid boy, you mislead people. Now obi kochu kona na odensake kan wa why bonny? Yare 40 say one number no obi kocho kona bi na so ordinance kan wa why bonny? You people are misleading the youth. You people know what is going on is wrong. Sikani greed inti. Why? Then you will become the enemy because nobody can attack Akufo-Addo. When people are looking for people to exert their pressure on, they will come to you because Akufo-Addo has police protection. Bawumia has police protection. Now who Ameyaw Debrah, do you have that protection? Because people are angry in the system. They need somebody to attack her. They will come to people like you. Why do you carry fake news and make it look like the youth are stupid? Yen.com now running on. It is fake news. Every single thing that comes from there is fake news. So these are the things they gave them to post. And I'm going of 2 for picture. And I'm going for Bawumia picture. Because without due respect, I'm going to say Santifono do Jimmy. You see these fools? They be catching the young people of Ghana. Be very careful. Be careful about diseases like these. These are political insects. They don't do anything on social media. It is only fake news. So we'll be on yen.com. It is fake news. I'm telling you. Jubilee House. They feed her like a chicken. But the picture about to watch them. I'll come and show you the sister's picture. Na yire ti America how? And o ti Ghana say mo youth ndi e Jimmy into mo kohwe we so na mo nto aba. ZionFelix.com no run no. It is a fake news joint. Nobody should see this guy as credible. This guy is a thief. He's a criminal. He takes money from politicians. This guy okoji sike free cheddar. I can tell you on authority. Time a cheddar be Jimmy no be start here no. These were the people Cheddar gave money to. Today, MP perform 50,000 to post 2 things. Next week, they are planning on giving more money. And Kwasiade. Now, let me show you another fool. This is another person, ZionFelix. Just a boy is important. Omuni left from right. Sad dirty boy. Boy, we want to meet myself. Now, okuta camera no didi jantra fuichi ewa petishi ba. And will be cut to the team say interview. This filthy dirty boy. Sabo we on to me throw myself. ZionFelix, me didn't to national tables on to myself no heaven. On to me throw. I can put $100,000 on the table. Now the man is on to myself. On to me. He cannot even write the things he's posted on his page. This is a foolish boy who was just holding cameras. And odi ajantra fuechi, omo ko store, omo ko bar, omo tukwan, omo rewura, and odi di omochi. I feel so a blogger. Oniminyansa. And these are the boys. They gave this boy 50,000 Ghana cedis for this fool to repost this same thing on his page. You see where we are today as a nation. The young people now they should be the enemy of the state. Wait, or see a children and sake canon. Yeah, I don't care what you think. They need to be stopped. We need to go after them. We need to let them understand. Masa, a crony timuno, a man for brew. So you cannot cook jandam. Jandam ne dia bedruha. Atamos to some kaje say atamos no wi onom jot. Entina ne nsema tuntum no atamos no monsa atamos entina atamos o monkey atamos mochreman enom ka che eduru Akufuado so ka che Akufuado no wi. Omo say prescription enkwasiafo ma. Akufuado ba so ye chi de so onum cocaine ni wi no. Omo ka che so Akufuado de prescription. In more way today are sitting on social media. And because of greed, boy, I want to mention or not. Me say, so boy, ultimately not TV switch on myself. I'll shut down my production, my entire company. I'll shut it down on one platform. On my live, not show myself on to me yet. How can this fool today, because of greed, these foolish boys are just putting fake news out? The research from where? The survey, where is it from? The survey you people are talking about, the recent survey, where is it? Survey in free when I conducted survey, no. So these are the people. Sabaway, anything you see on his page, he didn't write it. On co school, on Twitter, he is using the youth. He is lying to you people. The profession say okuta camera di jantra fuichi. That is it. Onim bibia biom. One boy bina. The body na kwa say yourself friends GH Kweku said then sa boy bi na ona manana ye say the body I say clay I say ye nyamuno ni kenikem sa boy bi na portrait an ho no sa foolish boy no friends GH Kweku said then no those boys, those foolish boys, we will let the youth come after you people. Me say the youth who have been rendered jobless omo bre Ghana now enkwasiafo monya brochire fin bi koba no. We will let the youth come after you people because mo and a mama politicians this and kwasi asem no say GH Kweku said the akwabi na portrait tutua ne nimu ne body ne nine rough bi no sa disease you know. We will let the young people come after you people. Mo na mama politicians criminals na ese Ghana no. These people they go around and they are begging. This boy, he can when Cheddar was giving this boy money, normally about 7. Cheddar, this is the boy who led the boys to go take money from Cheddar. At a point, they were all posting the same thing about Cheddar, this foolish boy. And you see where we are today. So I'm just sending this message. Imabawa and in Bebunomania Brew. Say Akufuado police protection. But Ameyaw police protection. Politicians or police protection are Modia Munibi. Modia Nemobedi Wakwana so. We will deal with you on the streets. Because when you're ready to help the young men on the streets, into the young people, we will redirect them to you. This is another fool. This guy is a friend Nkonkonsa, also onye. Is a friend is a Eugene who said yen. Oh sorry, I know Odi Father Dixon ichi. So I'm funny too. So I'm funny here. This guy, another dirty fool. Another dirty fool. Obeko UTV said Odi Father Dixon ichi. Or you shouldn't kunu ye for 200 and shwasia. Na kwasia wait after Father Dixon moto. These are the boys they are using. Say friend Eugene. These are the fools that the youth you have to charge on. According to 50,000 Ghana, and almost selling fake news. We want to sanitize the system. So a young man or a young woman, now when you're ready to say all the facts in the Juma, we will sanitize the system. You will let the youth come after you. because ekoni etino or said no kure echichiri kuro no. This guy or not another guy we na or repi girls no. Don't you know this guy's story? We na opeso repi Abena Koko. This guy. This is the guy who went after Abena Koko and opeso repi no. Emma Abena Koko bekanya. This guy. They are all low thinking fools. But I want to say you to be a Jimmy. This is the same guy now Abena Koko can ask him. I know Pa Abena Koko chose opeso repi no. This fool. This is the guy. And this is what the MPP does. They did it in 2016 and they tarnished John Mahama image. Almost destroyed John Mahama. They use these same fools. They destroyed John Mahama. These are the same boys they used. Almost say John Mahama Ding. Almost say Ibrahim. Almost say John Mahama Ire. Almost say Obiadin. These were the boys behind it. And right now we know our enemies. Right now we all know our enemies. Ekufuado or police or soldiers. Obiantimi Nkono. By Ameyaw police or soldiers, muni police, muni soldiers, we will deal with you people on the streets. Me say, some muni police, muni soldiers protect. We will deal with you people on the street. Rapist way, and then the MPP they don't have any message. They have no message. Where are to mona? Kwasiampenyi way, and then the ono akwaji sikabe post say Ghana for. And so no monto abama baumia na ye create a whole statement amamo say munya me posti when a man kofo ato abama baumia humility yere chichire man humility yere chichire man kwasiafo 2014 15 16 muka just ahobra say na chichire man since Ghana nya independence one of the peaceful presidents Ghana nya John Mahama emmoa sa kotoku na onena nam Jubilee House ra why say amotia no ne nkwasi ade oyenya yehu Baomia ndi echire Baomia is the head of the police council your body pan what you to emoa you talking about humility sa nkwasi afo eku Ghana eku nipa Ghana na mu jimi mu hu fin. We will send the young people after you media meka me oh yeah because at this point obi obe stop Ghana democracy be ase because be your enemy. And if they are going to use you to destroy the democracy of this nation, and we will make sure say you people are taken care of, and we will make the youth deal with you on the streets. But we will get you people on the streets. You can say whatever you want to say. Move away from fake news. Tell Ghanaians the facts. I didn't hear Ghana for. Me Maka, you have every right to talk about John Mahama. John Mahama nyame banono. But make sure whatever you say about John Mahama are the facts. Any single thing you put out there about John Mahama are a fact. Anytime I make sure my team will go over everything before I speak on them. And anything I to me sorry in country Ghana say Kevin trying to be so because the facts are there. You do it again. So John Mahama, you can say it. Make sure it's the fact. If they are not a fact, you send people after you. It's a fact, and I'm a catcher. You incite the people against you because Mona must say Kruno. So if you want to speak about the NDC, go ahead. Make sure they are the fact. If you want to speak about John Mahama, go ahead. It should be the fact. About Nana Pokwajiman, it should be the fact. Every single statement we made here against Baomia, we push it, we back it with facts. So the records have been set. They also a Bermano, breachy law no, near the Bisi or Ghana. Bidi mwenima totoso. Me say the oya bema no breachy sa law no. Mo amutia breachy, mo amutiga no. The oya bema no breachy na onfa fake news into abontene without facts. Near hwe the obekasa ase we so. Asiafo. Now, there's something we need to talk about quickly. Time save go. Because you do much and they will be running through things quick. It's part. Besides, we good. What I want to talk about too, another thing. It's got to do with buses and Asama Mekan last week, And at this point, I think we need to let Ghanaians know what is happening in Liberia. Yachiremo last week say Ghana government SSA Ayalolo no Eko Liberia. Now what they are doing is the Liberian government, the current government, is a very, very bad government. Nia Jin say Oponwia is bad, but this old man and his people are corrupt. I'll take my time one day and do stories or Liberia. I'll talk about Liberia for you people to know what is actually happening there. This government is the worst government. They are taking the footsteps of the Akufo-Addo government. The Liberian government now is one of the worst governments in West Africa. They have no ideas. The man is too old. He cannot perform. He's just there, and all that he's doing is that he's allowing propagandists. He's lying to the Liberian people that he is doing something. He has no plans. He has no money. He does not have the ideas. This man is lying to the people of Liberia, and they are using Ghana, your property. They are taking our property and showing to Liberians as Liberian properties. I showed you last week, these buses were rebranded. They are Ayalolo buses that belongs to the Ghana government. It belongs to you and I in Ghana. I showed you the number plate. These buses were registered in 2016. The Liberian government and the Ghana government have come together to have a strategy to lie to the Liberian people that they are bringing in fresh buses, 300 fresh buses. They are lying. If you're a Liberian watching me tonight, you need to understand the government is lying. There are other things the government is doing that isn't true. We will bring you the facts to prove to Ghanaians and Liberians, especially Liberians. I'll be adding you guys to my show because I've realized that the government of the day in Liberia is a lying government. They think the Liberian people are foolish and that they want to use propaganda to deceive you guys. Now, these buses, we spoke on them last week. And, you know, I showed you videos. Sorry, this and monkey. I showed you videos and pictures. I showed you the number plates of those buses. They are Ghanaian buses. They are old buses. Liberians, listen to me. Those buses, the government is showing to you, the NTA, the Liberian National Transport, whatever, is showing to you. They are old buses. Those were buses that were purchased by the Ghana government in 2014-15. Whatever you are seeing in Liberia is a lie. In Ghana, we call it pentimamento. They are basically catfishing you guys. They are catfishing you guys. They are selling shit to you as gold. Do not buy it. The Liberian government is lying. So you see what is happening now. So we showed you at Tema, at Achimota, when they were rebranding these buses. I came to tell you the people want to lie to the Liberian people. Besides, are we good on TV? Besides, are we good on TV? I want a confirmation. I want a confirmation. Besides, are we good on TV before I move ahead? Spider, are we good on radio? Are we good on TV? Are we good tonight? I want a confirmation from my team before I go on with this because we're getting some notification here. Is TV on? Spider, is TV on? Mr. S, is TV on? Yes, we are good. All right. So, we're also with TV number. Reboot your system. You will get us live on TV tonight. We are live on Multi TV this evening. Now, this is what is happening. When you go to Liberia, the buses have reached Liberia. And in Liberia, the National Transit Authority, they are lying to the people of Liberia that they have brought in some buses to test them. They are lying. These are our buses. It belongs to Ghanaians. The number plates on the buses are all Ghanaian number plates. These are buses in Monrovia in Liberia. Now, the National Transit Authority in Liberia, they have put the pictures up saying the National Transit Authority Liberia to unveil new fleet tomorrow, June 24th, 2024. It is a lie. If you are in Liberia watching me, whether you are in America, you are in Liberia, your government is lying to you. They have not bought any bus. They don't have any 300 buses. The buses you are seeing in Liberia are of old buses that belongs to the Republic of Ghana. So the NTA is lying to you, Liberians. I'm going to help you, Liberians, expose your government. There's a lot I can do on Liberia, but this is one thing I want to start with. What I'm going to do is I have so many things I want to talk to you when it comes to Liberian politics. The lies from this government. This old man has nothing for you people. I'm telling you. This old man who cannot walk has nothing for you people. He's the same as the president of Ghana. They are liars. He gave, the president of Ghana gave the presidential jet to Oponwia to use for no reason. Liberia has no property in its name. So you people should start thinking and analyzing your politicians well. The government of the day in Liberia is a fake government. They have no knowledge, no ideas about governance. Now, let me show you what they are doing. So these are the things they are putting out there. So now the government, ministers and party faithfuls who are making money out of Liberians are now on social media sharing these Ghana buses pictures and telling the Liberian people the government is bringing 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses are coming from Ghana. They don't have any new bus. They cannot afford it. So when you go, Mike B. Jabata, he is in Liberia. He's enjoying from what the Liberian government is doing. They are making money out of you people. Few just arrived. President Joseph Numa Boakai Sr. really know how to make his children happy. From yellow machines to 132 buses. At a point they say 300. At a point they will tell you 132. One time at a point they will say 200. They don't know the number of buses because these are Ghanaian buses. Ghanaian owned buses. So this might be, if you're a Liberian listening to me, he's making money out of you. He does not care. They are lying to you. Now when you go on, you see these things. Punch TV Live. This is also in Liberia. They are just lying to you people. The National Transit Authority, NTA, will introduce 2 new modern buses on Monday, June 24th, 2024 for roadworthiness testing. NTA Deputy Managing Director Toga Melvin Cephas confirmed the information to our reporter Gibson Gee through a phone call. If the testing phase is successful, an additional 300 buses will arrive in Liberia within 40 days. This initiative marks a promising start for President Boakai's administration, aiming to improve public transport across the country. It's a lie. I don't know the Punch TV people, but what I'm saying is the statement from the transport minister is a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. They have Ghanaian number plates. They are old buses. They are not new. If you're in Liberia watching me, these are very old buses. In Ghana, we call them Ayalolo. I'm not saying they are old as in they cannot run. They are buses that we purchased as a country way back in 2015. We have been using these buses. They are not brand new. They are in good condition, but the Liberian government telling you it's brand new buses, it's a lie. They are just taking these buses to show to you people. They don't own the buses. They don't have money to buy 300 buses. The Ayalolo buses are Ghanaian owned buses. Now, read this too. Trending Liberia. This is another platform. They are all fake news. These platforms are all helping the government lie to you, Liberians. Now, they are saying this breaking news. 300 buses are set to be donated to the National Transit Authority, with some already arriving in the country, according to an inside source. Your thoughts? This is a lie. The buses are Ghanaian-owned buses. They are lying to you people. The Liberian taxpayer, get out there and ask questions. Let us stop being timid as Africans. Go out there and start asking questions. Do not be timid. Timidity is what brought your country to its knees. You people should stand for your rights, ask the relevant questions, put questions to these people you are paying your taxes to. If you don't do it, the young people of Liberia, they will impoverish you. Their families will make money. They will be billionaires at your expense. So it's important you people started questioning this government, where they are getting the money from to get these buses, and that the facts are that the buses they are showing you in Liberia today are not Liberian buses. They are buses purchased by the taxpayer in Ghana. They are just lying to you with those buses. Now, this is another one. J.N. Mubin, the Costa show. I think there's one gentleman called Costa. He's Liberian. He's just a fair gentleman. I think he lives around Washington, D.C. His name is it Peter Costa? He's one advocate. I see him speak a lot on Liberian politics. His name is P. Costa. I think I follow a lot of Liberians on social media, especially on Facebook. Henry P. Costa. Yeah, Henry P. Costa. I don't know if this is his page or they shared this. Henry P. Costa, if you're listening to me, I know you have been an advocate trying to get the Liberian youth to understand why they need to stand up for their rights, why they need to make very informed decisions, why they should not allow criminal politicians to lead them. Now, you people are supposed to understand. This was posted, I think, by J.N. Mubin. JNB is also bringing JNB is who? Is that the president's name? Okay. JNB is also bringing 300 buses to ease transportation in Liberia. Plenty CDCians coming get crazy out of shame and frustration, my people. So it's looking like the government in power, they are using some people on social media, feeding people the same way they are doing in Ghana. They are using the youth. They are using some platforms on social media to lie to the Liberian people. And this is what they are doing. Now you see what they are saying. Oh, the opposition, it hurts the opposition. That is the foolishness. And that is how they divide you, the youth, on the ground. When they come to you, they tell you that your brother is your enemy because you don't agree with your brother on some of the things the party he or she follows, they are doing. So the moment they tell you that, you see your brother as an enemy. And that is the same tactics they are using in Liberia. They tell the young people, if your brother is in party A, it means your brother in party B is your enemy. When you disagree on some things the current government is doing, automatically those people supporting the opposition ideas, they are the enemy of the state. That is what they are doing. Your president is like the president of Ghana. They will not spend more than 10 years on earth. In natural order, they will die. They are old men. They have nothing to lose. You, the people, the young ones, are supposed to be reasonable enough. Ask questions and make informed decisions. Now, when you go down there, I'm spending a lot of time on Liberia because I really like Liberians. Yeah, I like their grammar. This is the bell icon. And these are all propaganda platforms, most of them in Liberia, lying to the people of Liberia. The NTA will launch 2 new buses on June 24th for testing. If successful, Liberian will receive 300. So you see, the government has given the bloggers in Liberia the same script to post. The buses don't belong to Liberia. Your government does not have 300 money for 300 buses. It's a lie. Those buses you are seeing in Liberia belongs to Ghana. The number plates are all Ghanaian number plates. They are lying. They drove them from Ghana to Liberia. They are lying. All right. Now, this is a comment from one of our Liberian followers. His name is Jeremiah J. Khalifa Gidin. He says, my bro, I'm a Liberian. About 50% of the populations aren't supporting this criminal act by our government. We are encouraging the Ghanaian citizens to make noise behind those few government officials who sold your buses to us. And we are willing to show the Ghanaian people every location those buses will be taken to in Liberia. The government told us that the total amount of buses that was purchased in Ghana are 300 pieces of buses right now. Only 2 has arrived in the country. The remaining 288 pieces are still in Ghana. The guys tried to stop them from being shipped to Liberia until the right things are done. So the Liberian government is telling the people of Liberia that, oh, the buses there, they are purchasing this from Ghanaians, 300 buses. Do we have... But Liberians, we don't have 300 buses. It is only the former president who bought some buses. And 50 Cent, he bought some Kofor buses. We don't have brand new 300 buses. We don't. They are lying to you. And the truth is that the old man leading you people in Ghana, he is as crazy as the old man leading Ghanaians. They are lying to you people. They don't have any 288 buses sitting in Ghana. They are lying. Liberians, I wish we have 536. If Liberians are watching, whether here in America or in Ghana or in Liberia, I don't know if Liberians can call, but I'm going to give them like 5 minutes. Liberians, I'm going to give Liberians like 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 calls. If Liberians can call in, we just want them to understand these are the numbers. They are WhatsApp numbers. I just want to tell the Liberians who want to call on this show, the numbers are all WhatsApp numbers. There are 2 numbers. They are WhatsApp numbers. You can only call through WhatsApp. The Liberian people should understand. Ghanaians, we don't have 300 buses. It's a lie. No buses. We don't have any buses sitting in Ghana for you. We have not sold any buses to you. Our parliament has no records of that. The government of the day, nobody is taking any bus. We don't have any bus. We don't even have buses. All our buses, this foolish government, they have destroyed our buses. The buses, now they call, you know, Ghana for buses. Why do you rebrand them? Why do you put them in NTA? Because at the end of the day, what insurance is buying our buses? So these buses, they have been insured in Ghana. If these buses in Liberia, when they break down, is a taxpayer in Ghana who is supposed to pay for them. We want to ask government of Ghana, can we see any documentation that shows to say the Liberian government actually approached us to give them our buses? Because these buses, they are our buses. We pay every single day to take care of those buses. So how did they end up in Liberia, and who gave the authority for them to rebrand the buses? Liberians, if you want to be helped, allow yourselves to be helped. If you want to live where you are living with poverty, then you can tell us, we will allow you to live in that poverty. If a country cannot acquire buses on its own, if a country knows it does not have good roads and is still trying to bring in buses, then you, the electorate, you need to ask yourself questions. You have a government that has not constructed roads, it's bringing you buses, and you think that that's a good idea? Tell the government to fix the roads. How are you people thinking? Some of you, stop the dirty politics in Liberia and concentrate on the fundamentals. Tell the old man and his government to fix the roads. You can get one bus and use for 30 years if the roads are good. Social media people are talking about, and it's got to do with a white man. Minim say we make say John Mahama Etiani Kau. But it's a very interesting post that I want us to talk about. Now, this man just put something on Twitter, and he said, say, this is Stonecrest Medical Center, Tennessee, USA. Sa hospital now on the screen there left, you know. American government, AUZ, $50 million in this hospital. And it's a hospital that is serving millions of people. In fact, a hospital, Americans are saving lives. Now, the same white man is saying, what $58 million get you in Africa, country Ghana, that continuously begs for loan? Or say, Osha right in this way, sa sikana omudi si omo hospital in Tennessee, $50 million, no? Ghana for president in Nabedi Chile Baumia Ejimi Fono, omudi $58 million etu amena. Brunine say, Sanko for we Bob Bessia, as she shoe send confirm, or say Sanko for ne Jimmy. Where the MPP for Mongo about a Mahama Etianeka. Obia criticizing Kwasia for Beamboya or Yajmamba Mahama. Mongo can just call to say, Yajmamba Bahama. Brony the $50 million in the hospital. Or the $58 million. SCDN etu amena Kwasia to Ghana say it is possible. Why here when possible? Wait, Jimmy. Some of we blacks, Maka, and I keep saying this on my show. Sometimes people might think, I hate. Let me tell you, the worst thing to do, and I said the greatest harm to do to a black man is to educate the black man too much. The moment you educate the black man too much, now obeti obikasa penagrian so ni wiase nyanse nyina ehona ne Jimmy ne start, and that is where we find ourselves. Eho and they say ye she. Brony catch us or the $50 million see a health facility. O kwasiam pay to us sika de bia opa Brony on board besia o the $58 million etu amena ye da want Ghana ma asofo bompa ye maba omia mo sa asofo no mo Jimmy. Most afofo na most of them atemu nsa ba omia so mo ye Jimmy fo mo mpe Ghana yie onyankopon be kumo Bible na kuta mo na mo di bon nyame be kumo ato atwene. And these are some of the things I keep talking about. We Ghanaians, the way we allow these foolish people, some of these foolish politicians to use us. And a Christopher no and the religious bodies. Hey, let me say something. There's something I want to show you. Oh, say sir in Kwasiadia Ekufuado ne ba omiamo ye no. Majority of the time no a Christopher any asumfo nkrimufo ni bi ye na so musumo mu di san kwasiasem we. What you make a Christo ni also no ye Ekufuado. Ono Christo ni na o se o si the cathedral we to see. Pepe ni na ono sebio ono ne masalachi kra yenje obi sam sika mfansi a e wo se eye nyina sika no. Pepe ni na me finish. And this is where we are as a nation. We are foolish. I keep saying this. There's this politics people are doing in Ghana, especially at the chief imam's office. I respect the chief imam dearly, with all due respect. And I'll go every length to defend the chief imam. I don't care. The chief imam, as the chief imam of Ghana, say, if I have to put my life on the line to defend that man, his honesty, I will do it. But you see, let us move away from forcing politicians to infiltrate the office of the chief imam. In the history of the Republic of Ghana, but so study there've been government, MPP, ABA, NDC, and the chief imam's office na enya visible sir in politics. But right now, no, some people are pushing the chief imam's office into limelight politics, which is not good. The Islamic religion, it does not see political party. The religion is not supposed to be used to propagate politicians their agenda. It is from 2017. You've seen said some people at the chief imam's officer, they are doing everything possible to make the office look like a political office, which is not right. Now, Salah by Oko baby to say Adenta, no say omoye coronation of Yoruba chief. Let me tell you, and this is what happened. Omoye coronation, omu see Yoruba chief be ewo Adenta. Now, the chief imam was invited. The chief imam did not know that Mahamudu Bawumia was going to be at the coronation. Listen, the chief imam of Ghana did not know, say, Mahamudu Bawumia and they were going to be at Adenta at that event. Now, chief imam ekodru hono. What happened was, some people from the office of the chief imam and some people from the office of the vice president, director of air operations, that gentleman at the vice president's office, and one Dr. Mazouk are also at the chief imam's office. What they did was, they basically decided to speak for the chief imam and then put words in the mouth of the chief imam. I have seen people read statements from the chief imam, and I've seen people from the chief imam's office speak. And Mr. Ameyaw, and I say Ameyaw, who is the spokesperson for the chief imam, without due respect, say the politics is getting too much. Mahamudu Bawumia is a politician. Fine, he's a Muslim, but he is a politician. We cannot force Bawumia on Muslims in Ghana. It is not possible. Because every Muslim obia wa nyansa or the som Allah. And if we believe that our wisdom comes from Allah, then it means we cannot force men to make decisions for Allah. So we should, at this point, try everything possible to move politics away from the chief imam's office. Because in Kremoni Papa Bia Oganabia will never listen to Bawumia. No intelligent, honest Muslim will listen to Bawumia and believe him. No Muslim. It is up to Bawumia to sell himself that he's a truthful Muslim to Ghanaians. So we need to stop this kind of things we are doing. Now, what happened was at Adenta time. So they take the chief imam there. The handlers of the chief imam, they go with the chief imam. Chief imam has no idea that the vice president was going to be there. Now, when they get there, they say, oh, they are going to read a citation. Now the citation normally it's sealed. Normally na ani akata ho ade a yebe kan ebia omo eyibia omo chiro nyoma bia eye encourage yebe ma obi. Ya say Yoruba hene na yeba be sin wo ho. And the chief imam is just going there to observe, and if he has to say prayers, he says prayers and we will go home. How did citation come in? How did reading of citation come in at the event? Now the despicable thing is, the citation they read was basically a whole campaign message for Mahamudu Bawumia. And you sit there and ask yourself, maybe but when you hear the words, citation, almost a woman, the chief imam sheikh will never make those statements. Never at any platform. He would never make those statements. But these people, because of politics. Now listen to this. This is an event, a coronation of Adenta, the Yoruba chief. Now muntie, and that guy at Bawumia's office. What's that guy's name? I need to get his name before I play this video. That guy, he is the one. Then they called a few chiefs, imams, and from some They didn't even know what was in the citation of Mobile Radio. Abra Chief Imam Tiwo, Mahamudu Bawumia Tiwa. Chief Imam did not even know Bawumia is coming. And no frɛ Imam for ne asofo bi ahemfo bi so mo magina ho na yembe kai citation no. And almost with clear mind, they came to stand there. Some of them did not have clear mind. Some of them had been told, say, this is the agenda. The citation had been wrapped. And this is the politics they are doing. They just want to disgrace the chief imam. That's why I keep saying, say the chief imam will never make such a statement. Which Zongo youth? A political citation. You people are basically trying to disgrace the chief imam. And this goes to Mr. Ameyaw. This goes to the Bawumia office, that Mohammed guy there. And those people calling themselves the chiefs who led this. What kind of coup is this? They wrote the whole thing and put Chief Imam's name under it. Chief Imam has no idea, and I can tell you on authority. You write a citation and say that it's from the Chief Imam and that come and take. Why do you people do that? Why are you destroying? Why are you lowering the Islamic religion? Why are you people trying to make the Chief Imam look bad? Why are you trying to submerge the Islamic religion, the peaceful religion, into dirty politics? What do you people get out of this? Mahamudu Bawumia edena Bawumia pe. And Bawumia pe say say inkremusum. Why are we even here? How did we get here? I'm very disappointed in you, Ameyaw. I'm very disappointed in you because all these things, if you give yourself the room, these things happen. So you want to tell me, Ameyaw, that you did not have an idea about what was written in there? You didn't have an idea as the spokesperson for the chief imam. They did not show it to you first before they read it. What if the things they read were all words that were not supposed to be read in public? You want to tell me these people bring a citation covered up. They come to open a citation in front of you. And if Mr. Ameyaw, you knew about this, then it's a big problem. I respect you a lot. And I expect you people to give the chief imam that respect. You need to give the office that respect. This petty politics needs to stop. Bawumia needs to go out there and sell himself to the Muslim, the honest Muslim. Muslims are not foolish. They are not stupid. Our people, our brothers and sisters in the Zongos are not foolish people. They also have brains. They live in the economy Bawumia is living in. They know Bawumia is a liar. They know Bawumia is filthy. They know the government is a dangerous government. It kills. And these people are Ghanaians too. Muslims are not foolish. So you people should not force words in the mouth of the chief imam. You people are disgracing the religion. And with all due respect, Mr. Ameyaw, you have been doing this for long. You have met politicians. You know in and out. Do not allow these politicians to tarnish the image of the chief imam and the office of the chief imam. This is why I'm going to keep this. All right, now let's look at one thing here. Gigim. Amin Adams, the local finance minister, 611. The local finance minister has spoken. And let me show you something. You see, it's so interesting, right? The situation we are in today in Ghana as a people, the struggle that Ghanaians are going through. Obra nipa bre. Now, the government, they left the party, the executives, the general secretary, the chairman, the vice president, the attorney general, the finance minister, they all left Ghana and went to the UK to party. Hey, MPP. These people, bra Ghana for bre. Mahamudu Bawumia said, and the dollar was 16. We jai Ghana na to, and the general secretary of the party, JFK na ketri mebutu sa akokobaro. Chairman to me, the finance minister, the attorney general of Ghana, the majority leader of NPP in parliament, they left Ghana for, they left the country. People cannot buy water. They cannot buy fuel. People are hungry. People cannot buy tomatoes. People are struggling. Inflation, electricity, corruption. Things that are killing Ghanaians. They ignored the problems of Ghanaians and they all flew to UK. Omuko UK koye den, omuko ye party. And when you watch the videos, when you watch the videos that came out from there, came to rent a big hall and had a party. This is the general secretary of the party. You saw the Ashanti regional chairman. You saw the attorney general. You saw Mahamudu Bawumia. He left Ghana. He went to the UK, went to wear some crocodile suit. And the attorney general, the majority leader, and then the Papa Uswan Kuma, they left you people and went to the UK, said, we are going for fundraising. Do you know how much they said they got? They said they got £5,000. Ask them how much was each person's ticket. Oh, say Jimmy. There are some people in Ghana today, they are quiet, they are not talking about this. I am for Kasiye. Because there's someone you know who John Mahama ko Kumasi ko 2 for party. And more at the statement say Yemfa Nunjina son Twaba. John Mahama ko 2 for party. O 2 for the dinner order. And a John Mahama Kobi, and o 2 for Bonyum. And a John Mahama Sa or new 2 for Moka say John Mahama Dia Santefuatem. And Kwasia 4 in Mebewe. Amatam Ghana Sika. Edia Kotina UK plus Abozege Baumia Onimunyansa. Aka 119 days na ya tuaba. Dollar was 16 to 17. Dollar is at 16, 17, getting to 17. These people left the country and went to the UK to raise funds for £4,000. And you want to tell me I should sit here and tell Ghanaians say Baumia Nimunyansa into me MPP for son twaso. And then what is some punching a woyana? What is some punching a woyana? Would you say ye moana? And I'm just a Ghana no, a ye kuobi nkwana was a Ghana no, ye de show monsana. Moyan kwasia fo. Now look at this. British Airways business class, but could be at £5,000. Almost almost call UK no, almost raising £5,000 as fundraiser. Tie, ya make catch on tie. Nkofo almost did to pay. Where mama Jimmy, mumo. Because I am for no more Ghana ni bi so eso so mo kwasi asam so asofo bi so mo kwasi asam so ejimi fo mpanifo bi o Ghana na mo so ejimi fo we so enu nti na mutumi ye de omo ye no. Now business class from Ghana to Edin to UK £5,000. So just multiply by 20 people. The people who went were more than 20. When you multiply that by 20 people, we are talking about over £100,000. Utie de mekano. All of these people were in business. Mahmoud Bawumia entourage ed pabe 10. So Bawumia attorney general koye or the entourage koye. General secretary the entourage koye. Chairman the entourage. All these people went with their group. I am talking about one person here paid £5,000 to sit in business class. Omu nyina call ho na omu call UK buy and omu so munya £5,000. Sankofui, why should we allow these fools to lead us? Omu hotel in Mayo. Sa event no omu ko organize no. Hall na omu rent here na esu sika Mayo. Insane refreshment te kan ho. Omu cars omu rent here for their hotels. Ni nyina Mayo. Omu nyina ko UK buy omu so omu ko raise £5,000. That is money laundering omu ko ye no. Adena ye Jimmy sa. I say and the ultimate who kwasiye bi ti Facebook or can say and the beye and the John NDC ba power dam so kwasiya wo na wo bre we Jimmy nkofo we be yusu chama wontumi asɛn nsuo wa santima mu nyina ɔhene bia ntumi kan anim chama wontumi wa sɛn nsuo wa santima mu nyina ɔhene bia ntumi kan anim because ahemfo amo asantima mu mududu mo ne chama wontumi na galamse ɛna na Morris Ampa ɔka kyerɛ mo no ahemfo akesia mo asantememu mumu dodo mo ne chema wontumi ena e galamsey ena na Morrison Power e ka kire mo no at the same thing otumfo ka say ohyiam no about 30% of more room wo omo e galamsey otumfo was part of the group in that room. And this otumfo ka say about 30% of the people in that room with him are doing galamsey. The probability of otumfo being part is high, because otumfo did not say I am not part of the 30% in this room. I couldn't mind an issue at the Koma police for IGP. Have you heard anything about it? How many letters any Koma IGP about Chairman to me Akonta mining doing illegal mining in Ghana? What is that? Pare CID boss like want them. But I'm paying you say or your MP or say and there ni krumo for galamsey for ehu police for this soldier for munku omotontwene. Police so we have arrested him ade chin no matter what them. You are people with short memory. Do you know why we have short memory? Ni anti kroma. We all have short memory. Eh? Ni anti kroma asem we ekozi saying. Yet yan as chem nana pia mensa atam 2.5 million Ghana cedis. E dey akoma IGP say in comfort or the obokaro betu bi sansi kada way. Nana pia mensa kwasi ampe Apache way with all due respect to Apache 4. Sa disabled guy way. Yan ti krom ha. Ena nana pia mensa say watam 2.5 million akoma dampare. Na saa sika no pese o compensate nkofo no bu omo no me se saa sika na asem na kosi sen ye ka bibia kirem sen nkofo we it is beyond politics. Ghana for abana okoto no enya politics o, it is beyond politics. It is to vote criminals out of power, to vote murderers out of power. Masa so who election way as NDC MPP now when you're ready for one castle about protection, one castle protection, you don't know. The election is beyond MPP near NDC. It is fighting or getting rid of people who want to destroy our democracy. NPP for way moi they are bad people. They have committed a lot of crimes. The reason why they don't want to leave power is that they have hurt you people so much. They don't know what you people will do when they leave power. That is their biggest problem. So as we go saying, John Mahama said, majority of you people have short memories. No cry no wakano. Sa akwasi ampe you. So na nam Ghana. Na say me say the judge neka say, I say prosecutor na hwa ni bubefo betwa case no. Obetwa case ni. Yet ya obetwa case ni. Yanko enim na menkyerɛ de esi wɔ UK ho. Mo de mo munim de ba. Now see. Enti did I move straight to Amin? No, I think I was supposed to do the second one. Remember Amin Adams so yes, our story way quick. Now this story is very interesting. Sabro ni ya another thing on YouTube, on Twitter, on X, Kevin. Brodina sa tried for Brony when the first one say ye jiminti ena ye de $58 million etu amenama kwasiafo bi etia bemu say yen santomo mo na ono ni krom de omu njimi enti omu de $50 million AC hospital mo politicians nkwasiafo ne yare ne de omaba e de so foriata ne choba ya na obewu no ba omia ne choba ya na obewu no ekufuado ne de omaba abrochire Brony krom kwasiafo na motete ano sa akamfo mmoa na mutete aburuchire na ye kan pipi aso na bo se green mu hu fi no muti krom ha no some politicians no yare a ha no mehwe omo ho mmoa na omo mu fie no omo yare abo omo a ehe no mo nhwe omo ho mponche Brony na sa tried foforo or say when you examine the highlighted figures you gain a greater appreciation for this man. He never relied on borrowing and kept the exchange rate stable. However, because of politicking, propaganda, and media bias, he was never recognized. He is the best president since Nkrumah. We Bruni, we analyze Ghana politics or see Atamils. The Atamils yema wa Ghana no. We Nkrumah Atamils na wose in the besheho. Who did Atamils learn from? Atamils learned from J.J. Rawlings. John Mahama, who was John Mahama's teacher? It was Atamils. So now you see how it works. Brony otia bruchi or see Juma papa we die. So what do we need to form nas o share the baomia ede chire na na die na Brony no air point to attention to. The white man is telling you Ghanaians from 2016, 2012, 13, 14, don't wait Jimmy and about Umia Dadabo. Abrofuna, Omono economics by na omo church economics school na almost PhD and then for so this no abrofo no say o hwe de ba omie ye wo na o hwe figures na wo na e kire say atamils president obedi no uyi Kwame Nkrumah free wa ono na nim nyansa pa adentra o say ba omie eye campaign 2014-15 no na o the figures be kire mo na mo pay attention ti you are people with short memories nti mo anhwe dan transma the foolish political insect from intellectuals you did not pay attention to the fine details. Mahmoud Bawumia MPP, they were lying to you people. Sa picture you that way 2015-16 Bawumia time na mampon he say oh yes symposium no broni say sa symposium na Bawumia dadamo na ohwe figures kura Bawumia le to na e kire say atamils o san kende ye somo no. If we say yama MPP for dada ye Jimmy mama ya adwini mbrefie now figures na ene de this is Mahmoud Bawumia 2015-2016 now I'm Ghana and na oil symposium and na ultra Ghana for say NDC for bon but they were openly hiding the truth from you. Now let's take our time and analyze the Brunei atono the post Brunei kan ho asem no this post sorry this is the post the white man was talking about. Now, when picture na Bawumia the post symposium no ha. Also in 2014-15-16 na Bawumia yes ade we wo Ghana. Na de bi oba na o PowerPoint na the table we abeto. Hwe table ni ye pa. Now so person who table ni ya ma mention adada nkofo dada your questions to ask today. Let me enlarge it. Now that's the big one. Now hwe table ni ye ya chro the dollar value of government borrowings from 2009 to 2016. Inti Bawumia ye symposium na oko Ghana around the nation. Eka se MP NDC for omo bon NDC for time omo so no omo dollar na ewo ho no. Dollar no sata na dollar no NDC for bon atamils. Remember time atamils here president na John Mahama and the head of economic management team. Remember he was the vice president. Inti asemana Bawumia kenyina this was when from 2010 11 12 nyina inti Bawumia was building his case on Atamil's government coming through to John Mahama's government. Now remember Sadia we are Bawumia edit to screen so chire mo Ghana for no so we study now our total debt in Ghana cedis and our additional debt in Ghana cedis and our exchange rate and CD to the dollar and I will be a friend of additional debt. Now so we study on say omo ye a PowerPoint no tie because omo will say any Jimmy into the Bawumia we onim bibia o Bawumia or a liar. Now look at the table very well and the way they deceived Ghanaians. They started from which year? I say 2008. Now total debt Ghana cannot na 9.5. Right? 2008. Now an president. Not J.A. Kufuor an president. Now, a saying na Kufuor bebo ka ho e hono e dash one tro answer ho. Tie. Opeso chira say 2008 Kufuor ba no. 2008 ebusan say additional debt e saying na Kufuor bebo ka Ghana ka ho a e hono otro zero. Also anfa bibia answer ho. And oba exchange rate Kufuor time na exchange rate ye saying the city to the dollar so over additional debts in dollars and also a zero. Why did he put total debt there but he refused to put additional debt in cities, exchange rate and also additional debt in dollars? Because on Jimmy Kufuor performed poorly, and this is how they did their jandam. This is the lie, Sir Mahmoud Bawumia. Pay attention. Into what they were doing was they were always hiding Kufuor's bad figures. Now, my mentor will be exposing Kufuor more. On say Oba exchange rate now Atamils 2009. Atamils took over from Kufuor which year? 2009. And I'm a boy. Oh, maybe a second read no. Now how there? Say Kufuor every power. Not dollar near $1 is to 1 cedi. Why from 2009 the dollar was 1.42? Why 2010 the dollar was at 1.47? Why 2010? Why 2011 the dollar was 1.5? Why 2012 the dollar was 1.88? The question we are asking here is, Samusi Kufuor every eye abemuno oja dollar no to $1 is to 1 cedi. Why did Atamils pick it at 1.42? Are you listening? That is why Mahamudu Bawumia, he refused to put exchange rates there, because don't say Kufuor, when he was leaving office, the dollar was not 1:1. The dollar was above 1.4. But you see, because now look at where Atamils pick dollar 1.4. Atamils all the way to 2012, the dollar still stayed at between, it did not cross 2. It will check it time at John Mahama befa dollar no from 2012 all the way to 2016. That dollar no ended up at 3.8. Then it means between Atamils and John Mahama, the dollar basically stayed in position. Percentage wise, the dollar did not cross 2. Now say Okachem say Kufuor eja dollar no 1.1. Why are you saying say Atamils epic dollar no from 1.49? That is where the jandam is. It won't say eba eye Kufuor additional debt a car Kufuor the ball and to Ghana for so 1 tro. Eba eye dollar to exchange rate dollar to cedi na and 1 tro. And eba eye dollar a car Kufuor ja to Ghana and also 1 tro. But he started from Atamils. Oh, but when you go to total debt, or say 9.5, because Atamils no total debt no 13.2, because he wanted to bring your mind to say eye Atamils abebo ka NDC nye. Na chire me the dollar na ti ansa na Kufuor kwe. Kufuor every abemu 2009 2008. Kufuor free abemu na dollar na 1.1 ana. Na $1 is to 1 cedi. Anana $1 is to 4, because I don't think Atamils will pick 1:1. Now let me say 2009 now the dollar is 1:4.49. It means they deliberately twisted the facts. And Omri Ghana Fontro, and today he cannot do what he did in 2012, 13, 14, 15. And today he's running away from a discussion when it's got to do with the exchange rate, when it's got to do with the economy, because he knows to say much. He knows to say what he's talking about. The kind of first so the NPP has been a propaganda machine. Adibio Makebia intro. Here, Mahmoud Bawumia, on your economist, I'm telling you people. The simplest question we are asking Bawumia today is say, so Kufuor additional debt na is saying. Kufuor free power 2008, not dollar near saying, neither saying. Because you cannot tell me, say, you know total debt of Kufuor, but you don't know the additional debt in cities by Kufuor. You cannot tell me, say, you know the total debt of Kufuor in cities. You cannot tell me, say, you didn't know the exchange rate when Kufuor was leaving power. You cannot tell me you know the total debt of Kufuor, but you don't know the additional debt in dollars. Time of Kufuor free power. You a fool to tell me that. Naminjindi. Then it means you are a fool. Anytime I catch Mahmoud Bawumia say, Mahmoud Bawumia is not an economist. Bawumia is a pathological liar. But Ghana for no media ne Jimmy do no and titru akam media. Omu na omama Ghana bedru ha ejuma Mahama any Atamils here from Atamils to Mahama, they did not move the dollar over 2. Because Samoka say the dollar was even at 1.4. Now say omu free power. Now dollar no was 3.9. Now o pecade from 3.9 from 2016 17 January. Now and it was 16. How can you tell me say whoa, you are a better manager of the economy than Bahama? Because say 1.4, Mahama was the head of the economic management team. Say about 1.47 in 2010, Mahama was the head of the economic management team. Say about 1.5 2011, Mahama was the head of the economic management. That means Mahama was working. So the simplest question we are asking is, inti Bawumia beso cheme say, is here beso busa NPP. Time Kufuor free power that dollar neither saying neither 1:1 and answer neither 1:4. It's a simple question we are asking the NPP. We are asking the NPP say time Kufuor free power 2008. Not dollar no a 1:4 and answer a 1:1. Because say that dollar near 1:1. Why didn't they write it there? if they were actually telling you the truth, they were stating the factor, because all the boxes are full. Why did they refuse to show you additional debt in cedis, also dollar rate, exchange rate, and also additional debt in dollars? Why did they decide to ignore that? No more jandam. Because on the SAR figures it will expose Kufuor. Mr. S, get me the day Kufuor was leaving office, the dollar rate. Let's Mr. P, let's get me the real amount, the real figure. Because I'm catching Kufuor 1:1. Now 1:1 now, it's difficult for you to put 1:1 there. If it is 1:1, why didn't you put 1:1 there? Why didn't you put additional debt? Kufuor the cast and the torso. Bosswa Obiabaka say, hey, so but because propaganda was leading, Atro was leading, people did not even care. The Akan media were ready to lie on Mahama, Captain Smart, Paul Adomotri, Kwambi Sefa Kain, Kweku Bako. They did not care about the fact, so they just wanted to do jandam, send a bear NDC be free power. The day 2008 December, now the dollar was at 1.28. That is what I am seeing here. So if the dollar was at 1.28, why did he refuse to write it there? Kufuor never left the dollar at 1:1. Never. They are lying. Never. They refuse to state Kufuor's day. Oh, people are giving contradictory. So some are saying 1.75. Some people are saying December no time and Kufuor free power not dollar near 1.75. Mahmoud Bawumia, they don't want to put it there. Said na 1.75. It means when Atamos came in 2009, no, he moved it from 1.7 to 1.49. Now you get it. Atamos came to soak the debt Kufuor at the Atuo. Ata is the one who came to say what is Mahama. Kufuor ko eno pass as a capitation grant or pass say single spine. And or they good job at Amos and Mahama. So still they were able to bring the economy to its stable stance. Kufuor omunim de na omoye. It's one say Bawumia sa ne symposia no, they refuse to tell you additional debt Kufuor the count, exchange rate, and additional debt in dollars. You see, Mr. P, if you can get me from the Bank of Ghana the day Kufuor was leaving office, I will be very happy. I don't even care. But we wanted to know, say, not dollar no saying. Na a car Kufuor bogu in cities na saying. Na a car Kufuor bogu in dollars na to say. So it's me a total data. Then I want to me who exchange rate. All right, now let's move forward. And the Enyumbre story I had tini. Gigim. You see a story ya. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado say. President Nana Adodankwa Ekufuado has appointed His Excellency and his Executive Secretary Nana Bedietu Asante as an ambassador at large. Hey, Afiwe. President Ekufuado appoint Asante Bedietu Onuanankasani Secretary as ambassador at large. Now mumeyentie Ekufuado anu asem mamenkinkana mindwum. Kwasi afo we ne de bia ka kire mamuntie. Oh say aka 119 days ni akoto aba. So we weekend free ma. Ye ma Bedietu position fufuro. Some we Jimmy. And Oforiata, your man of foreign minister in charge of finance, foreign finance minister, or to Jubilee House. Aka 119 days, Yama Bedietu ambassadorial job, ambassador at large. Or no, is your baby be able to move sikadi in ako. Now you say you're an ambassador at large. He can control every Ghana embassy via Wabruchi, how they are going to launder money. That is why he has been made. You're a specific ambassador to a specific place. You're an ambassador at large. until he can pick a call and call the Ghana embassy in a country like Trinidad and Tobago or any of the Seychelles country, the island countries, and say, oh, I am the ambassador at large. In fact, I want you people to write a letter demanding for $20 million for a project, passport processing. Then when the money gets there, they will go there and take it. So that position they are giving him, technically, they have given him a position to be the ambassador of money laundering. Baumia any MPP ever power no Ekufuado ejina simpie ni ekachire say adekudie ntia otwa obi abo yekofa Baumia sebio onye MPP ne nekire ni nyina ne say Baumia eye nipa bi a wawedra e wode en sikasemu entutuye ene dollar se ne yeko ema dollar no ahoden eba form enu ntina offer Mahmoud Baumia aben vice president. Now and the dollar no was 16. Baumia any Ekufuado efa dollar no na 3.8. Inti question ibusa Baumia say ni message ni saying sisi ya pesi busa Ghana for busa MPP for any Baumia and say message bang ena all country ni message any saying because you have to say NPP for a dia term sebio omo to ayampia didn't confo be bra term ni ade entiase and they normal but you busa some candidate Baumia ni message no any day message any it is possible and no any person busa ho nsem if you say Ghana dum pempenso bi a yehia enyansafo emomodi enim yehia omo ombeka asem emiebusa John Mahama ne NDC for akansem bebre. They've spoken about 24-hour economy. They've spoken about how they are going to make sure the dollar basically is weakened when they come back to power. Before the NDC free power no omo dito nyama ebema dollar no ahode akofom ebi ne the esla ene sa nyoma omo sisi ye sene be Ghana ebitumi enye sika ada homa dollar no sebio embu emfire so John Mahama akansem bebre say emba sebio obebie bank ama emba the development women's development bank emba betuma kogi loan ehun si won kura de zero wasaka ensem afa eyeden omo fa nyoma free abrochire ba Ghana titu omo fa engines ne ade kokompe so ame oso obebie eye bank bia sebio demorrage ema amanfo eyeden sebio omo dwetire ehye no sa demorrage no obeye free omo sa banks na be di sa adwuma no omo ne eyeden eye artisans mom and the bedi dwuma nti eye omo container be reporter de hia ne say artisan ne bank ne edili na bank na atam eye ne nyoma na akogu ne warehouse na artisan no anase so ameni no ko company no ne bank na akokasa akoje ne nyoma di Bahama say we ene nyoma bi a obetoto 24-hour economy so wa wonim senia ose eye ankrankra ene aban dwuma omo pese omo de omo join 24-hour economy no sebio aban be ye nhyehyɛ ya sebio eye ahokyere anasika also mutua de tua light bills ene security no aban be na afemu de e de abo omo ho ban na titiru no de ma 24-hour economy no emu den say sebio indwuma ene ankrankra dwuma ene amban dwuma no omo pese omo tre omo hyemu no the 24-hour economy ni be ne say ebema wo ho ahenha wo boroni beka say aban no will give you some cushion say na be ya wo so ubenya sika ato e afa nipa bebre dwuma into ye tailor ni we welder ni we seamstress sebio we bie eye restaurant ebia we obi so a we eye den shipping any exporter o pese wo dwuma no ekoso wo pese ofa nipa bebre and muntumi fa nipa kese if we say o kofa nipa kese sika wo di ba beti omo ka ewen light bill a wutia ejina wo kon ho sebio eye aban so jina wo kon ho eje wo eto akese aban say eye NDC for say some ba mo a mo be join 24-hour economy no eye taxes amutia no aban no betena se edi nkomo ehu se sene yebetuma teso kakra ma mo sene be ya mo so mo ho be hinha mo light amutia ediburu mo dwuma ebi obi o organizer obi also ebi o some small processing bi light amudidi dwuma amutia kese a ende Ekufuado aban ekumu no sebio light no yebeteso ama nti moma munyina mo kaka mhumbom na munye ekuku broni be se cooperative ana unions nti cashew fo a munyina mo nka mhumbom organizer fo a mo Ashanti region na munyina maka mho abom no ma yeku mo eastern region ebia mo ye tomato processing na mo nyina maka mo ho abom ebia mo enkran mo nyina mo ye den mo kofa ntoma anase mo tontoma na maka mo ho abom nti aban ne behu mo number no na number ne dɔɔso a ebia kwa Ashanti region a ɛyɛ so amefo nipa 400 ɔmo nyina sɛ ye nyina ye pese ye 24-hour economy ne bi aban beba na mo special meters aban ne beji mo tax their IDs na wo hu sɛ saa nyoma we nyina ɔde ma fem sɛ ne be ya mo ho be hinha mo na motumi sebio afa nipa dodo aba mo dwuma mu every sɛ obi wo ha pese ofa nipa nanso sebio eka da no so taxes also tia light bill ne ade nti entumi ma nya sika ento ho a obetumi de afa nkɔfo ma wo be join the dwuma no aban a epese ba ye John Mahama aban no omo ni da so mienu pe ena omo de ba ene ne hi omo pa sene sebio eye den accountability omo di sika yebetwe nipa aso Ghana ma nipa hu se yentumi mbo kro no nku nipa emfa yehundi. And the second is job for the people, job for the youth, to create employment for Ghana youth. Into these two things and see John Mahama abiding so one, to fight corruption through accountability. Omo sebio omo di Ghana sika omo pese omo wiade ko omo wosom de fiase John Mahama abiding se omo priority ne mienu omo chase sankofo no omo ma Ghana fo sika amanfo ewia edi omo dem no sankofo no yatwe omo so. And the second one is creating jobs for the youth, and it is through the 24-hour economy. It has been enshrined in the NDP, the National Development Plan. Oko na kopekia a 40-year planner na NDC for a 2 anamo. These are specific policies. These are specific statements. These are statements. NDC for aka almost be a friend a free SHS no. Sebio NDC for mu fra mu schools si Ghana ha. It was geared towards free SHS. Oshe Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman the record, the track recorder from basic, senior high school to tertiary no. Abayin edisika she mu period se ne be ya ye benya enough infrastructure na eye progressively free SHS en kakra no obia ebetumi ayeden etumi akọ school eni nti na yentumi entwitwi yese baako na yese nyina emfi en kakra etwitwi yese ma yenumuti nti na NDC aban Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman tama na education minister ana Mahama ye president no na omo make sure say school no obia be ko bi mananso e wo se eye school a eni so sebio ejina ne na so e friend say eye quality. Sebi wa ban bia betuma bakase obi anko school ene de normal, but senior school no emfaso beba so senior school no obekwa wie na onya eso mfaso no ene na intina na NDC for eye bibia very progressively free SHS. And the question I yebusa MPP for is simple: review any cancel Sebio the same ana so babro for kase make say review and say why ade na opese de o sa twa oni hwe ade na why no na opense mu ehwe bebia etochema na sebio watenetene no. And the NDC for some pese omo ba ba mu a review of the free SHS na very important. If you say and oko schools na enkwara nya aduane ndi oko schools na enkwara na yare baby o meda kra ho ayedin and the schools no omo ntumi ntina school enche and the enkwara no ade a wo se akire omo no yentumi nchire because omo spend time more ofie eche school no ni nyina is got to do with infrastructure and the statistics bia ebehia ama school kono ejina ne naso. Inti John Mahama ne NDC for say review ne very important. Na bronika say reviewer ni nyina say o hye ade mu kena o tenetene no o pone ho ma de sia ejina ne naso e de say wo ka akofitem say mo hwe kai na say bi o metwi ne busum nsia minim say eye dede but me pese mo hwehwehwe engine mu say sebio me betu kwan me break ne empire a me koduru kwan so na akopa anase me tie no awe o sam sesa no ene fe ne review wo do ka akọ ne ahwe ka na pomudin ni asade ne gina kwan so obi anim free SHS problems are Emma Ghana for enkwara asebi odudu oni free SHS ba no they are basically learning nothing. We are not getting any better substance from enkwara no. In the John Mahama na aban NDC for some ba their focus will be on education, restructuring it well because omunye free SHS bi da 2015 and a Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman and John Mahama ne NDC for launch free progressively free SHS for Ghana and internal ba santimemwa 17 senior high schools e-blocks eguo because na enyam ponchinti no musie na eye nipa asantifo ne akamfo mba a obobekum oba Volta region, eastern region, northern region and nunti na omunya abotre se omobe sata Ghana nyina with e-blocks se ne be yankora ne benya school papa atnem. MPP for said John Mahama says school now omo ye na omo ya said no omo betenetene no and the omo kan semi atubedwum say review as a chese cancel yebusa MPP for yebese busa John Dramani Mahama and John Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the MPP for say review and cancel ya de krana any media person obeche John Mahama Busani say review and cancel difference near saying very, very important because on the 7th of July, John Dramani Mahama will be meeting the media. We are telling the media to go and ask him questions. Ask him what he wants to do. Ask him the practical ways he's going to solve the issues. Ask him how he's going to fight corruption. Ask him about accountability. Ask him about the wealth he left before he left Ghana. Ask him about ESLA. Ask him about the oil he left. Ask him about our GDP before he left. Ask him about what Ghana, the city, where it was before he left. Ask John Mahama about how much reserves we had in the Bank of Ghana before he left office. Ask John Dramani Mahama what he did when it comes to free SHS, basic education, and tertiary. Mumbusa John Mahama about education, about health, about infrastructure. Ask John Mahama about jobs. Was he able to create jobs? Ask him about the percentages and the facts. These are questions we want the media to ask John Mahama. And the same media should ask Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia anytime they get the opportunity. Mumbusa and say, review the council. What is the difference? Now John Mahama, Bawumia, Emma will answer. We should just ask Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, you are a PhD holder. What is the difference between review and cancel? And no, Mubusan says, since you came into power from 2017, John Mahama Akase, what did you meet? Where did you meet the dollar? Where did you meet unemployment rate? When it comes to corruption perception index, where were we? Today we are talking about our GDP. Yeah, the Kaseng, John Mahama Ohoni, the Kaseng, and the Ghana youth, their opportunity. These are questions we need to be asking John Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So we are doing fact-checking journalism. We are not just doing Bosremuka. We are going to bring the facts to you. These are things we are asking in the media. So the John Dramani Mahama the media encounter, it is coming up, and every media person should understand and say, this is your time for you to ask John Mahama question. He's ready and willing because he has been there before. He has worked. He knows every single grain at Ghana. When I'm talking about grain from his government, where it grew, what it yielded. So on the 7th of July, John Dramani Mahama will open up. Mumbusan is a petrol. Now Bressonia is saying how much was a liter and how much is a liter today. How was he able to keep petrol at that price? These are questions we need to be asking John Mahama. We will do our best to be part of this conversation. Maybe it could be. Maybe John Mahama will be picking questions online. You never know. We can be there. We will also be there to be asking questions. We from outside we will be asking questions. These are very important issues. On the 7th of July, 2024, Sunday, 7:30 p.m. We will stream this live on Loud Silence TV. All media affiliates will be picking this show live. John Dramani Mahama is saying the media come. For about 6 years, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, they have refused to meet the media because they are liars, they are thieves, they are criminals. They don't want us to know what is happening. But this time, you've gotten a leader who is knowledgeable, intelligent, honest, and somebody who is credible. Somebody you can take his word. Somebody who is honest and disciplined to tell you the truth. Governance is about truth. So Obicha will try, you will never get governance right. That is why we are saying that Bawumia is a liar, Akufo-Addo is a liar. So Bawumia and get true for MPP from Brabontine. Now I'm going to the difference between review and cancel. And Honorable said the whole government is a government of fools and criminals. John Dramani Mahama on the 7th of July. We will all be online. The media, the gates are open. The floodgates have been open. Question now, ask Mahama about corruption. Ask Mahama about employment. Ask Mahama about infrastructure. Ask him about energy. Ask him about the industrialization. Ask Mahama about whatever you think Mahama. Ask him. John Mahama will be ready to answer your questions. This is bigger than a debate. John Mahama, it is bigger than a debate. Or see, whoever has a question in Ghana, bring it. Media personnel be our Ghana be whoever has a question. Or so what question be our Ghana? What's the question? No, we are the best journalists. What the why our research? John Mahama said he's not going to hide from anybody and any digital crew. We have to get this right. We should not forget about this. We are talking about John Mahama meeting the media.